Gabby.
Shebahn.
Hi, Jeff. Good morning. I hope you're doing all right. Yes, looking at the back pages of the papers for you today. The Sun, their headline, a whole new ball game. Kane, digging ourselves out will make us believe. Also, back page of the Times is a brilliant picture of Emma Raducanu. I dug deep like England is the headline. We'll do more on her a little bit later on in the show. Also, don't forget the Times and the Sun have the Euros pullouts for you to get into today as well. If you can grab yourself a cup of tea and get into that, it's always a good read. Back page of the Daily Mail, they're going for Jude Bellingham as the headline. Jude could face ban over a crude gesture towards the Slovakia bench. It's also in the Telegraph this morning that Bellingham was seen making a gesture that appeared to relate to the size of his privates, but insisted on social media afterwards it's an inside joke gesture towards some close friends who were at the game. UEFA have confirmed it was looking into the matter, along with starting disciplinary proceedings against the Football Association over fireworks in the stadium as well. So Bellingham in the papers about that. And then also a good piece on the back page of the Mail by Sammy Mockbell this morning. England stars use criticism to fuel siege mentality. Yeah, this is an interesting one. Some players who have become so consumed with the way they are judged by critics and fans that proving their detractors wrong is now the source of motivation. What do you guys think about this? I mean, it does feel like weirdly there's this England stars against England fans, which shouldn't be the right thing in a tournament, no?
No, I mean, first of all, Shebahn, by the way, the Jude Bellingham stuff, very delicately put.
Thank you.
I say so.
Thanks very much.
The England fans have been nothing but fantastic towards the England players, in my opinion. And if you take the praise, and you take the rich rewards that come with being a professional footballer, you have to take the flack sometimes as well, but they haven't had too much. Gabby, your career.
Listen, I've been there as a player. You've got stick, and it's natural for anybody in any job when you're getting stick to have a little bite back. But what the players have got to realise, like Jeff says, like we've been lucky to be at the games, Shebahn, and the fans have been positive. When the players are passing it around the back with 5 minutes to go and you're getting knocked out against Slovakia, they've got a right to moan and groan. So I think the players have got to be very careful and maybe get together and start to understand that they need the fans on side. When you start having like a little problem with the fans, it doesn't end well for players.
And you know what, Shebahn? A lot of these fans have come out here as well. They've made big sacrifices to come out here. They can't. It's not cheap. They've maybe sacrificed a family holiday during the course of the summer to come here instead and support England. So I think they've got a right to have their say. And it's been small pockets of criticism, nothing more than that.
Actually, when you read through these articles today on this siege mentality, it does feel like there's an age group of players who are mostly affected by it and wanting to go up against the fans and prove them wrong. And sometimes it is good to have doubters and making sure you're putting on a good performance to shut people up. And actually, England do need to put on a better performance. Let's go back to the Jude Bellingham stuff, Jeff, if you don't mind. And this idea that he could face a ban for that gesture that he has made. We didn't see it at the time. We mostly saw the celebration of him and Kane and him saying who else to the fans, but it's when he walked back to the halfway line he appears to kind of make this motion, this gesture towards himself. Should he face punishment?
What was the gesture again, Shebahn? What was the gesture he
grabbing,
did, Shebahn?
Almost kind of like gesturing towards grabbing himself. Honestly, Gabs, I find it weird. I find that weird behaviour to do on a football pitch. It's so odd.
Yeah, I think like he says straight away after the game, he come out on X and says, it was to a private joke or whatever. But like you says, why are you doing that? You give them an opportunity now to try and make you miss a game or something. But hopefully it doesn't go that far.
Yeah, let's hope not. Look, shouldn't have done it. He's a young lad.
He's young.
Let's be honest about it. He's just a young lad, and it was daft. But that's all it was. It certainly doesn't deserve a ban, does it?
I completely agree with you on that, Jeff. It's one of those things you live, learn, you move on. He's so mature with aspects of his game and how he speaks to the press. This
He really
just
is.
a young thing to do, isn't it? Also a good piece inside the Mail today from Craig Hope. Bellingham and Foden just cannot hit it off. They look like the new Gerrard and Lampard, and we've heard about this narrative throughout the tournament. There was an instant in the second half of the 0-0 draw with Slovenia the week with Bellingham won a corner, having attempted to cross towards the goalmouth from byline. Foden, unmarked on the edge of the area, waved his arms in frustration and had to be calmed by Manchester City teammate Kyle Walker. It's almost like they just won't happen together. Do you think we will see one of them sacrificed against Switzerland?
No, I don't. Not with this manager. I think I would sacrifice Foden. I really would. I feel like, he's had 4 games now on the left, hasn't worked. And Bellingham, with 2 goals already in the tournament, I don't see him being dropped. But there's no reason why you can't, if the game isn't working out, get Foden on for Bellingham after 60 minutes. Make a bold change. But this manager, I see same team, same subs, apart from Gay, maybe in for Konsa.
Yeah, I don't see a change either. And even if I did, Gabby, I wouldn't dare suggest it, because when I suggested that Foden shouldn't be starting for England before the tournament, I got absolutely battered. And I feel for him, because he's a wonderful footballer. But 4 in 38 for England.
Yeah.
You've got to ask questions, haven't you? Shebahn, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Shebahn.
Thanks, guys.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.